What up, gents? It's Label Black again with another video, man. How are you guys doing? Check it out, man. Some of you guys are wondering how to get a girlfriend as a sub 5. And I understand how sometimes that can sound like a contradiction because the fact that you're a sub 5 means that you actually can't get a girlfriend. But more especially, we actually understand that being a sub 5 means that your looks are a bit on the weirder side. You know, you don't look like the best guy. Some of you guys have a face only a mother can love. So to be in that situation in this 21st century, in this modern world that we live in, is a tough situation to be in. It's not easy. Especially in a world where, you know, women want to get theirs and they want to get cars and they're also trying to become successful. And you have so much competition that, you know, just getting a car and having a place isn't enough anymore to have a girlfriend as a sub 5. Because back in the past, the sub 5 could get himself a car, get himself a small place, you know, and then obviously work up to getting himself a mortgage. And 100% he would get a wife because back then times were harder. It was harder to survive. And a woman had a situation where, you know, she couldn't work. So it was systemized in a way where, you know, a woman had to find a man. Okay? So sub 5s never had an issue back then. Some of you guys wish to go back to that time. Some of you guys. But trust me, I'm sure you guys don't. I promise you. It was tough back then, you know? It wasn't just as easy as how you guys see it. You guys think how it was easy. No, it was actually quite tough. Most jobs were laborious, you know? Are you willing to be picking up? I mean, I think those guys were doing the jobs that the Mexicans do right now. Are you willing to do those type of jobs? I'm sure you have a white collar job now. Work in an office with aircon, drink some coffee when you like, get ignored by the Becky. Okay? So here's the thing. How do you get a girlfriend as a sub 5? Okay, scratching off the part that you need to stop being a sub 5. Okay, let's just get that over and done with. The second thing that we need to focus on is friend group. Okay? And our character as a sub 5. Because the character attracts certain friends. Because if you have a good friend group, for instance, if you're a sub 5 and you're part of the first team soccer team, okay, you're gonna get a girlfriend. Because you have status and you have a friend group, okay, and maybe you've maxed out your looks at the same time, you know, your style, I mean. You can find a way to get a girlfriend that way. The friend group is super important because the friend group allows for the warm approach to happen. The reason why some of you guys will stay sub 5s that are single for a very long time is because a lot of you guys are not talking to girls on a regular basis. You guys don't have friend groups that actually interact with girls. Right? You guys don't have friend groups that interact with girls. You guys have friend group where you guys are playing Fortnite every single day. That's the friend group. Let's go play Fortnite. Let's go to the beach. You know, that's the friend group. So one of the fastest ways for you as a sub 5, and this is a cheat code, I swear to God, if you can work your way through a Chad friend group, you know, a Chad friend group, and talk to as many girls as you can while being in that friend group, while fixing your fashion and working out and getting yourself in the right state. I'm telling you now, eventually you're gonna get a girlfriend. It's the game of numbers as a sub 5, okay? If a Chad light is he can just go about his life and not care about getting a girlfriend. He's somehow gonna get a girlfriend, I swear to God. But you as a sub 5, you literally need to put in work. And that's what you guys don't like. You guys don't like the fact that you have to do self-development. You have to actually improve your fashion. You actually have to go to the gym. You have to work on your hair. You don't like the fact that you have to work and Chad Light doesn't have to work. Or High Tier Normie doesn't have to work. You have to. It's the only way. How else? The friend group is super important. And, you know, again, working on yourself, getting a good job. Because sometimes, bro, like, although there are girls right now who don't need you to have a car because they either have a car or they have a job that can allow them to have a car. Getting a car and all these things still allows you to have a girlfriend, bro. It's still a good compensation method. It still works. You know? And also, I want to talk about this, okay? You mustn't approach talking to girls from a point of view of wanting to date her. Because if you approach her from that point of view, you will 100% ruin your opportunities of dating her. Because your antics, your mindset, the way you talk to her, your behaviors are going to backfire. Because you constantly have this thing, I want her to be my girlfriend. You're going to give her respect. Girls, for some reason, they don't like guys who give them respect. Those are the one girl doing online dating, okay? I found her, she was like a 4, okay? She was like a 4, okay? And I knew, bro, like, it was so easy for me because for her, I was a high tier normie because she's a 4. I mean, she's like an Africanized girl, okay? And it was so, like, I was talking to her like I want her for short-term pleasure. And she knew that, okay? And I almost got her, but I just didn't like the fact that she was wearing a weave. So I cancelled it, bro. Like, I'm not hungry, dog, you know? I'm not gonna sacrifice my standards just to get a piece of meat. Nah, bro. That's not me, okay? But there are some of you guys who are 4.5s, 5.5s, that you guys would eat something like that. And that's why people are sub-5s. Because Chads, high-tier normies, are going for low-hanging fruit. Because that girl, if I had dated her, or had, like, you know, met up with her and actually did it with her, she was going to have a high inflated ego and sense of self-worth that was going to prevent the 5.5, the 4.5 from getting a girlfriend. You see? So it's not only the girls that are fucking up, it's the Chads that are fucking up your opportunities. Because instead of telling himself he's not going to eat that meat, that's a 5.5, 6.5, he goes ahead and eats that meat while he has a girlfriend. So that meat now thinks it's worth more. That's why she doesn't want to date you. Because if Chad rejected her, he was going to put her in a place. But Chads aren't putting her in a place. So the birth of weak men is causing us to all suffer. And that's why you don't have a girlfriend. Because of Chad. Listen, man, there are many ways. And the quickest way of getting a girlfriend, I promise you, bro, it's a lifestyle thing, you know. I could tell you, here's another thing. You can use Instagram, okay? You need to be on all dating websites as well. Like, the thing is, bro, first get yourself together. Like, you know, a lot of people say that, get yourself together. And a lot of, like, sub-5s don't like it. But at the end of the day, like, bro, getting yourself together means, like, getting your looks right, your body, your mindset, everything right. Because after that, that's when you can actually use Instagram to advertise yourself, you know? Because that way, these girls will see, okay, cool, they'll see your feed, you've got a nice car, this and that. The reason why I don't have a lot of followers, I don't have a nice car on my Instagram. I'm not traveling, you know, there's nothing interesting about me that these girls can actually look at. It's these Chads that are causing the issue. It's the Andrew Tates. These guys have 4, 5, 8 to 10 different girlfriends. They're greedy! Backing up, bro, causing a backlog. But like, it is causing issues within the dating scene, bro. Because they're being greedy. Fuckers. Warm approach, increase your looks, and work on yourself. There's nothing else, bro. There's honestly, like, if you're a white guy, bro, like, even if you do all of those things, there's a great chance, like, if you're a proper sub-5, you might have to decrease your levels. So it's also another thing, bro. Decrease your standards. Go for a Latino, dog. Go for a Mexican, yes, dude. But you won't go for it because you're racist. If you're racist. I don't assume that all white people are racist, okay? I hang out with a lot of white people, okay? It's like, I have some white friends, okay? So, Yeah, man. That's what you have to do. Go for a black girl. Ooh. I'm sure you've had some black girls look at you. Don't lie now. If you're a white guy, don't lie. I know you've had some black holes look at you, but you don't want those black holes. Hey, I understand too. I don't like these Africanized goals, so I call myself a sub 5. So if you're white and you call yourself a sub 5 because you can't get a 5 out of 10 white goal, I understand. Okay? And that's most of sub 5s that are white. Because you can't be a sub 5 and be white. Okay? But being Western is being white. So for sub 5s, going for black holes like, I'm not Western, that undermines my ability, my self-worth, my hierarchy in the system that we call, United States or the Western system. You know what I'm saying? That's why they don't go for them. But I hope this helped you. Just understanding this whole concept about getting. I can't give you an ABC mentality, like steps on how to get a girlfriend. Like that'll be like go to gym, get a haircut. All that. I don't know. But understanding the mentality that goes into achieving a girlfriend. So it's all about understanding that. That's why I wanted to create the video. Peace out, man. Slimo Black in another one.